Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm here with an early morning guided message. I wasn't planning to come to the table today, but I woke up with a very strong guide. Actually, I fell asleep with it and woke up with it as well. I kept, during my meditation last night, getting the words, please, please do not go. And really what it felt like to me was sort of a crisis of faith that somebody is going through right now. The energy was very much frightened, longing, also one of feeling abandoned. I don't think this is about abandonment by a person. That isn't how it felt. It felt more like a crisis of faith, as I say. So if you're experiencing that, my friend, I hear you. I'm here to do a message for you. Anybody else, feel free to listen. Of course, there could be messages that apply to you. Take it only as it resonates. I'm going to start off, due to the feeling I got in meditation, with a card from the White Light Oracle. Now, I'm going to have to look this up and read it in the book, you guys, because these are very deeply spiritual cards that I'm still kind of honing in on. And I wouldn't want to give you any kind of message, particularly in a case of spiritual faith. I wouldn't want to give you any kind of message that wasn't accurate, of course. All right, anybody who's resonating with this, anybody, any sign, let's get into it. From the White Light Oracle, please. Could you give us some more information on this message? Please do not go. I only want one card. Please do not go. I feel it. Okay. What is the message here, please? All right. Just one card, please, for whoever's resonating, whoever needs to hear this. It's a beautiful morning here, you guys. I woke up in this golden light, and that was the words running through my mind. 2 more shuffles, please, from the White Light Oracle. Who needs to hear this message? One. No, another one? All right. 1 more shuffle. Okay, there it is. All right. We have the epsilon modulation. I hope you guys can see that picture. It's incredibly beautiful. So let's look that up. Number 28. Sorry, you guys, we have to do it this way. Bear with me. I'll find it. All right. Epsilon modulation. And I'll just read this little intro because it could have a very pertinent message for you. Gather your energies and go within to regenerate. Let your actions match your inner rhythms. Rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues, commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be at cause in any situation of concern. Oh, interesting. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. Very, very pertinent to the message I was receiving, you guys. That light from within is definitely saying that's where your spiritual center lies. So with that please do not go message, I think what's coming through here is that the answer is it's already inside of you. Whatever faith you're feeling a crisis around, it's asking you to tap into that inner sense of your own power, your own guidance. You might be looking externally for clues, for cues, for signs and synchronicities to guide you in the right direction. And what the White Light Oracle here is saying is that those cues are coming from within. So perhaps not to look externally at what's being shown to you. All right, let's get some overall messages from the Psychic Tarot, just to get the overall energy of what you're experiencing right now, my friend. Yeah, the solar plexus chakra, it's within you. Leo rules the solar plexus, and it's about your ability to express yourself, to step into that selfness of knowing who you are and what you believe in. It's having confidence in yourself. The 9 of Wands, I don't know if you guys can see these at all. It's very early here. Spiritual strength. The 9 of Wands points to perseverance. So it's not uncommon. There's a reason they call it spiritual strength. It's not uncommon when walking your path to encounter obstacles. Those obstacles can come from within as well. A crisis of faith at the Nine of Wands, you're almost there. Again, that resting, rejuvenating period. It was mentioned in the White Light Oracle, that need to go within and rejuvenate your energy. The Nine of Wands is sort of a pausing time right before completion, right before success is reached on your new path. You're closing out a cycle and it requires spiritual strength. And the guidance you're looking for is actually coming from within. Look at the crystal awareness right on the heart chakra, solar plexus. All right, what else do we have? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius here with the Nine of Wands, if that means anything for you. Oh, the Two of Cups, spiritual union. I see. So the crisis of faith you might be having could have to do with trusting your own heart and believing what you feel. Trusting that there is a spiritual guidance that's bringing you to a partnership. And it might require that you have a lot of faith in what you feel and what you believe. Let's get another one. All right, one more. The Nine of Cups, fulfillment of wishes, 2 nines, almost there. The Nine of Cups is the same kind of energy, in a sense, as the Nine of Wands. It's the one more step to completion, and it is the time when doubts and fears come to the surface the most, right before a breakthrough is about to happen. It looks to me like following your heart is leading you into a spiritual union, but there could be a bit of a crisis of faith in terms of your belief in yourself and what you feel, having faith in that. Okay, actually, let's do some star codes. Star codes, Astro Oracle. What are the astrological energies pertinent in this situation? This could be energy that's in your natal chart, in your person, as we have this Two of Cups here. So obviously this is a relationship that's affecting this. Or it could just be overall energy. We have Gemini. Of course, the sun is in Gemini right now, but Gemini is very much about duality. It's about embracing the flexibility within you to learn, to grow. It's a curiosity that comes with Gemini, a learning curve. Gemini is always willing to learn. Here in the Star Codes deck, they call it cross-pollinate. So it could have to do with collaborating with another person as well. We have the midheaven, the pinnacle. Many astrologers believe that the midheaven is the fundamental indicator of your personality. It's where all of the energies in your birth chart reach a point, a pinnacle, if you will. So what I'm getting is that in this situation with 2 nines, you are at that pinnacle, that precipice of being your true self and listening to your true heart. What else do we have? The Gemini card definitely could be referring to right here, right now. This is what's going on. How many? 2? Okay, I'll take them. We have the trine or the sextile, very symbiotic contacts in astrology. Sorry, I'm still finding my words, you guys, and this energy is very spiritual. The symbiosis is when 2 signs come together that are very well matched. They work in perfect harmony with each other. We have that with the Two of Cups. And here we have progressions, the journey. As this unfolds, the progression is reaching the 9 and then the new beginning with the first house on the bottom of the deck. The first house is where your ascendant lives. It's the arrival of the self. So whatever this union is bringing you closer to who you are and into the self. And that's why that internal guidance is required. All right, let's see from the good tarot. What do we have? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. I know it's dark in here, you guys. The Ace of Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. There is an opportunity for expansion when it comes to love. Look at this great big pearl of promise that the seahorse is bringing in. It's still in its new phases, but look at the potential for growth. This little seahorse's mate for life, by the way, is bringing in the pearl, the promise, the hope, and your wish. So the Ace of Cups is on your mind, this new opportunity that came in the recent past. Now, as I always say with aces, they are the thing that is an energetic offer from the universe. From your heart, you manifested this in. By the way, with the 9 of Cups, this Ace coming in is the fulfillment of your wishes. It brings that 9 to the 10 of Cups. Okay? So the universe answered your prayer, and in comes the Ace of Cups. Let's see where you are right now. That was in the recent past. Okay? And definitely the aces require a lot of faith. Right now we have the 6 of Swords, air energy. Recently you could have found yourself caught up in a mind trap. You might be telling yourself stories to scare yourself, conflictual stories. The words you use are very important because swords are our language, especially when we have Gemini, the communicator, out here. From the 5 of Swords to the 6 of Swords shows that presently you're moving out of that internal struggle, out of that kind of sharp words you might be telling yourself to keep yourself in a state of defeat. Or people around you could also be additionally adding to that. But this 6 of Swords is saying to have a belief in yourself that you can move forward out of that struggle and take what you've learned to set sail for a brighter horizon. When this Ace of Cups comes in, automatically we can be thrown into self-doubt, into fear, into worries, things like that. With that internal guidance there from the White Light Oracle, it's like telling you that the peace within is what's going to guide your path going forward. Okay, we had 2. The Hanged Man and the 4 of Fire. All right. The Hanged Man is about getting a different perspective. It's like wanting to see things from a different angle now. Perhaps what's happening in all of that self-doubt and sharp talk and that inner dialogue of the 5 of Swords, perhaps what's happening is you're gaining a new way of looking at what success means to you. The 4 of Fire is very much about establishing a happy foundation, one where your passions can grow and one where your heart matters. Fire rules the heart. So for me, the 4 of Wands is always building a foundation built on what you believe and where your heart lies. It's requiring that you shift your perspective, that you go within, as Pisces does. Pisces is also the High Priestess, and listen to where you're being intuitively guided to go. Not the swords, but the heart, the cups. And there's your decision, the 2 of Swords, Libra energy, sitting at a crossroads here. The problem with the 2 of Swords is that it's about asking your mind to understand things that only the heart knows how to see. Usually, and in this one too, the two of Swords comes with a quality of not being able to see clearly, because you can't intellectualize things you don't have enough facts on. You're required to follow your heart and your instincts here. The 2 of Swords is the need to make a decision and to commit one way or the other. To decide means to cut something off and pursue the other one wholeheartedly. With that modulation card, it's telling me 2 things: that your heart is required here, absolutely. In the challenges, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles adding up there. So it could be that you're waiting for plans to come into place. It's like you've planted a certain amount of faith, energy, and hope in a situation. You've laid a certain amount of groundwork, and now it's about waiting to see if it's going to yield. With the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, kind of holding steady to see if what you're trying to create is coming true. You could be getting antsy because you're sitting at a crossroads with the 2 of Swords. It is time to commit and make a decision. That big Ace of Cups here, as I always say, the aces do have expiration dates on them. They will move on energetically. I'm not saying there isn't more to come in the future. There very well could be, but it won't be this one. And so this precipice is very real for you. And you're kind of wanting to cover your basis to see, because there's a lot on the line. We're at 2 9s here, to see, if I do have faith and act without knowing the outcome, 2 of Swords, will it yield what I think it will yield? Will it yield the energy I've already put into the situation? So let's move into the potential outcome. Let's see. The King of Fire, very nice. Lots of fire energy here. Now, the King of Fire is the ultimate in listening to his own heart and passion. You can see how his crown chakra is all lit up, and it's coming straight there from the heart, from the center of his being and all that he believes in. The King of Fire is an action taker. When that heart space is ignited and activated, that's where the belief comes from. You have to feel it to believe it. And the King of Fire is all about feeling, as opposed to, see the difference in the colors here? We have the Two of Swords with the King of Fire. One is very blue, very cold, very kind of stark, and kind of making you feel like you're awash in things. Then in comes the bright clarity and force of this King of Fire, acting on your heart and what you believe in. That's where his wisdom comes from and his internal guidance. Okay, and it with the Page of Earth on the bottom here, it definitely goes along with that Seven of Pentacles, learning something new, allowing yourself to learn something new, to enter into something with kind of a beginner's mind, because we have this Ace of Cups here. So let's get some, no, I want to use the Wild Unknown actually. Let's get some clarification for you, my friend. The crisis of faith looks to me like it's coming from within, obviously. Why is the Ace of Cups here in the recent past? What was this? Okay, the Ace of Cups. I get it. Yes, that big cup of emotional, energetic offering from the universe. The aces don't come in unless our heart asks for them. It may not be something you were conscious of, but you wanted this new beginning. You wanted this emotional energy. With the Ace of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, building towards something. By the way, with the 7 and the 3, we have 10 of Pentacles. You're reaching the culmination of many things here, slowly climbing towards completion and victory. With the 3 of Pentacles, it's like whatever you're working on, whatever seeds you're planting that you're keeping your eye on, that's where your happiness lies. That's where that faith comes in, that what you're building, 3 of Pentacles, with another person is going to yield. By the way, we have the 2 of Cups and we have 2 cups there. This could be a brand new beginning for both of you. Why is the 6 of Swords here? It's like taking each of you, taking that cup of offering from the other person and using that energy to balance things out and create something new. For the 6 of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. All right, interesting. The Ace of Swords is truth. It's clarity, and also it's about cutting yourself free of that internal struggle, right? Remember I mentioned the 5 of Swords? Here comes the 6th one, the truth, the clarity, what you know to be true about yourself. And that leads you straight into moving on from that conflict and cutting yourself free of it. We had the Wheel of Fortune come out with that. Sagittarius's major arcana. The wheel is all about destiny, but it's also about the things that we set in motion. This could be tying into that full moon in Sag that we just had last night, actually. Going back to the end of November of 2022, your heart put a manifestation out there. Expansion was the name of the game because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. You wanted newness. You wanted something to learn. You wanted something to expand your heart, your mind, and your soul, and you got it. There's that Ace of Swords. The wheel was set in motion back then, and once the wheel is turning, I call it my let go or be drag card. Once it's turning, it's turning. The trajectory is set in motion, and that motion is moving you out of conflict. Because you do know the truth. All right, let's see this Hanged Man in the 4 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have the King and Queen of Wands now. That's each of you holding the cup. And that is where the collaboration comes from. We have a true pair situation here. Furthermore, for me, the King and Queen of Wands is the couple that just can't get enough of each other. There's a lot of fiery, creative, passionate energy here. And who else to build this 4 of Wands with than the King and the Queen of Wands? The Hanged Man is asking you to have that perspective, to understand that with partnership, there's 2 cups, 3 pentacles, you can create something greater. You can have success. It just requires that you take your logic and look at things from a different angle. Let's see, why is this Mother of Wands here? This Queen of Wands, please. The Star, oh beautiful. Aquarius is major arcana and the opposite sign of Leo, which we have coming through very strongly here. Aquarius here is asking you to have faith again in your own heart. To have faith in what you feel. The King and Queen of Wands are all about feel. And the Star is a hope, it's a wish. It's your guiding force. And it also packs with its success and star power, for sure. The King and Queen of Wands are a power couple through and through. They are the leaders. They have the confidence, the heart, and the integrity to lead. And the Star here can be saying that together, it puts you in a position of power. That Two of Cups for each, or this Ace of Cups each, leading to the Two of Cups, tells the whole story, if you ask me. Two of Swords, please. Let's see what the decision's really about. Death, Scorpio's major arcana. Death and transformation. Interesting. So again, the Two of Swords is sitting at a crossroads and holding on to something that changed a long time ago. That wheel was set into motion. And for some reason, I'm getting a very strong message. It might be because of all the fire, that this was set into motion around November of last year. That's when the truth was set. And the wheels started turning. So the transformation is happening. Scorpio is all about exhuming the things that are hidden below the surface, your fears, your doubts, and bringing them up so that you can see them, face them, and take action. Your transformation is already occurring, and yet you're sitting here. Do I let this transformation take hold? Two of Wands. Do I let this transformation take hold? Look at this choice with death and transformation right in the middle there. What do you want? It's really all up to you at this point. Two of Wands. I wanted another one. Yeah, look at this. The Eight of Cups in the Wild Unknown. One of my favorite. Because you can see how these cups are all broken. In most Eight of Cups, they're left standing. As in, there's still something behind you that you could return to. The Eight of Cups here is all broken, and it's got that black mountain of finality looming there. It is over with the Death card. And yet, you're still like, okay, do I let the pieces fall? Do I let this transformation take place? The Eight of Cups is very much a card of courage. And incidentally, it's about believing that you can if you walk away from things that don't yield the full potential, you will be rewarded. We have the Two of Cups up here. The 8 and the 2 leads again to the 10 of Cups. Two of Cups right in the opening. Okay, and your challenges is that waiting, that analyzing, seeing how your seeds are growing, checking, pausing. Yeah, look at 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands. We have that spiritual strength again. And the 10 of Swords here is a long and difficult cycle in your life coming to an end. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. But it's in the challenges here because you're kind of holding off, waiting to see if what you're planting is actually going to yield, because you're a little bit worried about following the guidance that you're receiving through your heart. The 9 of Wands is asking you to do just that. What is missing to get to the completion of the 10 is the Ace of Wands, that heart chakra, that passion, the fire within that gives you the strength to continue along a very long and difficult path. As you can see, these brambly steps leading up to the new moon. The new moon is the wish. It could be that new moon in Sag, November of last year. And this is the process of getting to what you wished for. And what you wished for requires and will bring the gift of a long cycle of difficulty coming into your life where you've learned a lot of lessons. Remember, the swords are about what we know and what we learn. So it is about perseverance as well. You're definitely almost there. 2 9 of Wands. And mathematically, the 10 of Cups is all over this reading. Let's see this King of Fire and the potential outcome, please. Okay. There's that Hanged Man again in the Knight of Wands. Now the Hanged Man, so to transfer from the Knight of Wands, where there, for me, the Knight of Wands has a bit of a jumpy quality. It's a little bit of lack of faith in the passion. It's kind of like going in and getting what you can get and doing what you can do until it's time to go. The Hanged Man is telling you that the actions you're taking here, you might be worried that you're being too impulsive with that Knight of Wands. The King of Wands is certainly not impulsive. He knows how to handle his passion because he knows the power of it. So this is about seeing actually yourself in a different perspective, about knowing now that you've reached a place of spiritual maturity in yourself with this King of Wands, that you can now trust what you feel. See yourself in a different light. You're not the Knight of Wands anymore. You are the King of Wands now. And the King of Wands has every faith in his ability to construct something lasting, solid, and very spiritually true if it comes from the heart. Let's see. But it does require you sort of seeing yourself differently. I'm getting that a lot. Like with that Five of Swords that isn't on the board but implied, there is self-doubt. The Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. Beautiful, yeah. Stepping into the faith that you can create whatever future you want through the power of your own passion and positive expectancy. The Three of Wands here is like a rainbow future framed with your vision, your passion. You're the one making that happen. And the Page of Cups is a message. So you might be wanting to express that to whoever this Two of Cups is, which, let's see, we have the King and Queen of Wands, so I think it's this Queen of Wands that you want to make this offer to. Yeah, look at this. We had the Empress come out. The Empress is the fight worth fighting for. That's divine feminine energy. With the Page of Cups, it's like your heart is asking you to believe that you can build towards a future here. It's starting off, it's like, okay, you've grabbed hold of that ace that came in. That's what the page does, and brings it down into reality. And now from your heart of hearts, you want to make this offer. So you might be sending a message about this beautiful future to this Empress who can help you create. And there we have the Four of Wands again on the bottom of the deck, this time attached to the Empress, back here attached to the Queen of Wands. We have a perfect pair here, building towards something that's coming straight from the heart. And that's where success will come from. Okay? And there is that Two of Pentacles again, that hesitancy, that uncertainty, and the need to make a choice. You're just waiting. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, yeah. It's your mind that's getting in the way of hearing your own guidance, of hearing your own heart, of hearing what Spirit is trying to say. Now, Spirit brought in Two Cups, two Ace of Cups, with a collaborative energy of the Three of Pentacles. You can build on this energy. All it requires with the solar plexus chakra is believing in your own power and your own internal guidance. Please do not go. It's like you feel like you're not receiving the guidance you need to receive, or that the faith has left you. But the faith is located straight from your own heart. And that's where the messages come in with the crown chakra lit up. Wow. Let's get some cards of advice. I'm actually going to go into the Lune de Luniverse deck for that. This is my new deck, you guys, and yeah, it doesn't always shuffle that well at first because the cards are still quite stiff, but it's very beautiful. What else do we have for advice? All right, we had two cards come out. Let's see what they are. The Five of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like the idea of leaving this behind fills you with a sense of longing. This is saying that your advice is to continue to build towards what you know is true to your own heart. We have the Devil. Yeah, you're afraid. One more. You're afraid. We have the Page of Cups again, so whatever this offer is. Now we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is fear. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, the Devil. There is a lot of internal struggle for you happening right now, But look on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Listening to your own heart. 2 kings here. That's what's guiding you forward. So what this is saying is that the internal conflict is coming from a crisis of faith in your own trust. In your own trust in your heart. That's where you're receiving the messages, and that's where you're being spoken to. Right in the heart. That's where your enlightenment and your freedom comes from, my friend. Let's close this off with some wisdom of the oracle. Too many. I saw the card go the distance. Isn't that interesting with all of these 9s? My friend, you are so close. It's just about trusting your own heart. Higher power. The higher power is in you. And that's what's guiding you. One more, please. Higher power. All right, 2 more? Sure. A leg up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because, all right, that change of perspective that we see coming along with the Hanged Man twice is about this collaboration, this 2 of Cups. And remember when I said it's about knowing that together, King and Queen of Wands, you can create something much greater than you could separately. A leg up is helping each other. Oh, we had the other one already fall out here. Loyal heart. Oh my gosh. King and Queen of Wands, very loyal hearts. As I said, the fire signs rule the heart. This is also about you remaining loyal to your own heart. Because how can you be loyal to anything else unless you're answering the true call? Then no place like home. 2 4 of Wands, King and Queen of Wands, it's where you belong. And from that sense of belonging, a lot more success. That's where you're being guided. Higher power and leg up. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. This can come out as advice, you guys. So definitely take it only as it resonates. Okay. Please do not go could be your own heart calling out to you. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Whatever self-doubts you're having around that could have to do with what you have to leave behind. 8 of Cups. Let's get another one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. 2 of Swords. There is no wrong decision. So all of that inner conflict that's going crazy within you right now is because you want to be right. And what Spirit is saying here is that the way to be right is to listen to your true self. Solar plexus chakra. Let's get one more. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Exactly. All that your heart truly desires. We have the King and Queen of Heart right here. All right, my friend. I hope that helps you. I hope this reaches you if this is you experiencing this crisis. And for the rest of you, hopefully some of these messages did apply for you, because some of these are definitely universal messages. Sorry for my voice, you guys. Thanks for hanging out, my friends. If this is for you, good luck with this, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye for now. Don't forget to follow your heart.